There was a question that I wanted to share with you, multiple questions, but this question is really pressing, where basically one sister got divorced, okay? And that divorce was the first divorce. And she thought that she can start accepting proposals. So one brother called and he said, I'm interested in marrying this sister and her family. And her mother said, yes, she's available. And they started accepting proposals and meeting people and so on. Is this okay? No, this is not okay. This is haram, 100%. Why isn't she divorced? She is semi-divorced. Divorce is not finalized yet. Divorce is when the period is over. When the husband doesn't take her back to his marriage life, as long as she is still his wife. If he dies during the iddah, she will inherit from him. If she dies during the iddah, he will inherit from her. If he decides one day before the iddah is over, Allah the Almighty said, وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوءٍ. Women who have been divorced, they must wait before they make the decision of accepting proposals. Not marriage, no. Before somebody would pick up would knock on your door, pick up the phone, send you a message, or send you and say, I want to marry you. That's not permissible at all. Not before the iddah is over. Not before the iddah is over. So if somebody proposed to a woman during the iddah, even if marriage doesn't take place, it's haram. And the iddah of a widow is even longer. The Almighty Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ يُتَوَفَّوْنَ مِنكُمْ وَيَذَرُونَ أَزْوَاجًا يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ أَرْبَعَةَ أَشْهُرٍ وَعَشْرًا. According to this verse, a widow, a woman who lost her husband, the wailing period is 4 months and 10 days. She cannot even accept any proposal during the 4 months. Her family likewise, because out of respect to the man who died. So it's not only about the clearance of the womb and to make certain that she's not pregnant anymore. And it is known that he's not going to take her back to his marriage life because he is dead. But subhanAllah, the wailing period, if a woman loses a father, a son, or a brother, is maximum 3 days. But a husband, 4 months and 10 days. She's not allowed to travel, not even for Hajj or Umrah. Even if she booked her Hajj trip, she must wait until the 4 months and 10 days elapse. Except if she was pregnant at the time and she happened to give birth before the 4 months and 10 days. Because the Almighty said in the Quran, وَأُولَاتُ الْأَحْمَالِ أَجَلُهُنَّ أَن يَضَعْنَ حَمْلَهُنَّ. So, if a woman was divorced, or if a woman lost her husband, there is a iddah for divorce, 3 months, 3 periods, 3 menstruations. For a widow, 4 months and 10 days. 4 months and 10 days. It has nothing to do with the period. All right. But if she was pregnant, if she happened to conceive 1 day before the death or before divorce, that means the waiting period will be 9 months or 8 or more, depending on the conception, until she gives birth. Ulatul ahmali, the pregnant women, ajaluhunna, they must wait until they give birth. Ay yada'na hamlahun. So if the husband died and next day the woman happened to give birth, iddah is over. A day later, if she wants, she can accept marriage proposals. Subayya al-Aslamiyya is a lady companion at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. Her husband, who was a good man, passed away. 4 months and 10 days is the waiting period. But she was pregnant and she gave birth before the 4 months and 10 days were over. Some of the Sahaba, a person by the name Abu Sanabil, saw her that she was wearing kuhl and hinna, the eyeliners and hinna. So he figured that she's adorning herself to accept proposals. He said, no way. اربعي على نفسك على نفسك. Not before 4 months and 10 days. She went to the Prophet ﷺ and she asked him, he said, as long as you've given birth, your iddah is over. Things like that, brothers and sisters, are very important and crucially significant. You don't say, I didn't know. No, you should know. You should ask. As far as your taxes, you're very keen to consult the accountant. Any case, if you have a business, you consult your lawyer. When it comes to religion, you indulge into major sins and major violations, and you say, I don't know, this is not an excuse.